Dr. Jen with White Wave Bodywork, and in this video what I want to go over is a straight leg raise with the foot turned out to the side about 45 degrees. So what we're going to do is lift with the inner thigh instead of the top of the leg or the hip flexor. So it's going to be more of an adductor strengthening. But one of the biggest things I use it for is core strength and control of the pelvis. So let's lay down on our mats on your back. And we're going to set up this area of our body first. So tip the pelvis all the way forward, pull back 20%, so you're trying to get a little space in your lower back. Now a lot of times when I say to do that, people are doing this with their back to get that position. So you see how I did it with my rib cage here? Let me move my hands. So I did it with my rib cage here by lifting my rib cage forward. And that's what a lot of people do. And then they start to tell me that they have mid-back pain or strain while they're trying to do this because this is so active. So what I want you to try to do is get that pelvic tilt with your pelvis, not with your rib cage. So here, trying to get this pelvic tilt all the way forward, pull back 20%, and then check in with your rib cage. Pull down on your rib cage so that you're pulling the rib cage into the floor without flattening the lower back. This is what I would call lumbar spine neutral, because we have a little bit of space here. So I'm going to keep my hand here so I can feel if my lower back is flattening as I do this exercise. So from here, what we're going to try to do is turn the foot out to the side about 45 degrees. So it's not like as far as you can turn the hip, it's just that kind of halfway point, that midway point. And from here, we make the knee nice and straight, pull the toe up towards the nose, so the whole leg is nice and active. And we're going to lift to the same height as the opposite thigh and lower back down. The trick is not flattening into your lower back and connecting with your breath. So I'm going to try to give some breath cues. It's hard for me to speak and breathe those cues at the same time, so if you don't see my body rising and falling like it should, I'm talking to you, and that's why. So we're going to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. So while we're down, inhale, exhale, lift, pull the belly button in, pull the pelvic floor up and in, and try to make sure you're not flattening in your lower back. Inhale on the way back down. Exhale, pull the belly button in, pull the pelvic floor up and in, make sure nothing's flattening in the lower back, and come back down. One more time, make sure this is lifted, this is pulled back. Exhale on the way up, make the knee nice and straight, pull the toes up towards your nose. Inhale on the way back down. So if all of those breathing cues were new to you, I have other videos that break down the pelvic tilting and the breathing cues, as well as the pelvic floor lift, which is that Kegel activity. Please watch those videos if all of that feels like too much and it's new to you. Go back to the basics, go back to the beginning. Those videos are going to set you up for practicing those activities before you start with movement activities. So try that out. Let me know what you thought of those cues in the comment section below, and have a swell day. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something good.